Yo, what is up, fam? How's it going, guys? It's me, Jordan of TheFearRaiser, back again with, well, a story I never actually thought I'd ever tell anybody, or, sorry, here on YouTube. So, you know what? I've got a story to tell you guys. And that story involves drinking alcohol. And I do want to state that don't drink underage, and this story involves me drinking overage, or of age. So I do want to condone that drinking is not something you should do underage, and blah blah blah, and do not follow my actions in any way, because things just kind of, we all make mistakes, okay? If you watch someone jump off a building, you probably shouldn't do the same thing, okay? But with that being said though, guys, this is a bit of a personal story, but you know what? I've talked about worse stories on this channel. So, you know what? Just gonna go right into it. I'm gonna have a little fun with it, because you know what? This is actually a pretty funny story. So, let's get into it. So, this story actually happened, I believe, when I was 20. And I'm in Canada, by the way, so it's legal to drink in Canada. I don't know what that was, but it's legal in Canada to drink at 19. So take that, US! Take that, America! I don't know what that was. Sounded like I was extremely constipated. Maybe I am. But either way, getting off topic here. So, I was obviously legal in drinking, and it was around Halloween. So, I remember a few friends had asked if I wanted to go to this party, and I was like, yeah, I'm pretty down for that. And it was the first Halloween party that I ever went to that involved getting dressed up. So, Halloween's around the corner. And at the time, I believe I actually still worked at a Halloween store, and I was like, you know what? I'm getting a Halloween costume. This is like my moment. I'm gonna go to this party with a great costume. Guess what costume I picked? I picked the Scorpion from Mortal Kombat costume. That was really low grade. But granted, at the time, I thought I looked pretty good in it, so hey, whatever, not important. So, we go to this party, okay? I'm dressed up as Scorpion, looking fly, by the way. I was killing it. And just having a few drinks and blah, 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 as you do at a party. And it was nice and chill, and the night went on and then eventually ended, and it was fine. Things were great. So, then, I believe not too long after, I want to say a few days after this party, the same people who had got me to this party asked if I wanted to go to another Halloween party. So I'm like, yeah, I've got my Scorpion costume. I'm probably gonna look pretty good again. I'm probably gonna, impress some people. So I'm just gonna say this just for, more context in this story. I usually just drink beer. I like beer. It's not a secret. And I can't help but feel like telling this story is, I'm gonna have some people like criticize me, but like, come on, you drink if you're an adult. I casually have beer, and if you didn't know, beer's a pretty, it's a pretty casual drink to have. It's not something that's gonna get you, drunk right away or anything, which is great. And yeah, so I was having that. I had like a 6-pack, and it's fine. I'm having a few drinks, and it's chill. But then after that, I had a few. I had about like 5 or 6, which was my limit, right? And I'm like, all right, I'm done. I don't want to drink anymore. I'm cool. So I remember as the party went on, a friend of mine, right? He comes over to me casually. We're just talking, and he got a cup in his hand. And he's like, yo, man, you want to try this? And I was like, what is it? He's like, yo, man, it's Kraken. And Kraken is a really hard rum. Like, it's really hard. And it hits you, like, fast. And I do want to also say, at this point in my life, I was not a lightweight at all. It actually costs a lot of money to get me anywhere with drinking. So, again, I just want to point out, I'm no lightweight either. So, hey, here we go. So, I look at it, I'm like, you know what? Yeah, I'll have some of that. And he hands me the cup, and I drink it. But this is the kicker. So this person I spoke to had been kind of new to drinking, and they were kind of straight edge for the longest time. Like, we were all legal, and he just wasn't into drinking. But then one day he was like, you know what, I'll try it. But I don't think he realized the point of mixing drinks. Because I'm gonna say this right now, you do not just drink straight from the bottle, okay? Or you need to mix your drinks and stuff, or you're gonna... You're done, man. You're done. You're gonna end the night quick. What I had just drank from his cup was filled with Kraken that was not mixed. And because I was too stubborn and, you know, I had a few drinks in me, I didn't really notice. And, needless to say, it got me. I was pretty gone. So, this is now not a story that's coming from my mind. It is now from what my friends told me that had happened. So, here we go. Now the roller coaster is starting and the ride has begun. So, I remember at this party, and I also want to say again, not even again, so I was new to drinking. I never really drank a whole lot, so this is why this happened. Okay, so again, just really new to drinking. I was a newbie, but I wasn't a lightweight. So I drank this drink, and after like 10 or 20 minutes, I was gone. I don't remember any of this. So what had happened was apparently, I went over to a table that had like a bunch of like the empty beer bottles piled up there, and I knocked some of it over. I mean, probably just tripped up or something. But apparently the girl who was hosting the party came over to me, and she was like, "Yo, you gotta clean that up." And she handed me a broom. And I was like, yeah, of course. And apparently for 10 minutes, I literally just held the broom in my hand and just stared at the mess on the floor. So, I was getting nowhere there. And then she came up to me and was like, "Yo, you gotta go." So for some reason, I guess I was emotional, because I do remember her saying that to me. And I was really upset. I was like, okay. And I left. And I felt really bad. And then, you know, I don't remember anymore. So, I was outside now. So, I'm just gone. And I'm outside. And that's not a good thing. And by the way, like, this person's house was, like, in the woods, like, far away. So, then apparently, the friends that I had gone to the party with were looking for me. Because one of them was our driver. And they were like, "Oh my god, like, Jordan's gone." And they were looking around for me, and they started freaking out. Then, you know, the person hosting the party told them I left, or that she kicked me out, to which they were pissed. And then, you know, they went outside to find me. And they were freaking out. They thought I was gone, like, God knows where. But, it turns out that I had fallen in a little ditch, a little crevice on the side of the road right in front of the house. And I fell asleep there, in my scorpion costume. Just passed out, just asleep in this ditch. And it was so funny, because can you just imagine just driving, you know, just driving on the road, and you just look over in the ditch, and you're just like, "Oh, hey look, it's Scorpion, sleep in that ditch." Either way, that was funny. My friends got me, they helped me up, and then, you know, they brought me home. And then I woke up the next day regretting everything, because hangover, okay. But with that being said though, guys, that was kind of my funny story. And needless to say, I don't really think I've had too many Halloween parties after that. And yeah, it kind of turned me away from drinking for a while. But again, with that being said though, thank you so much for watching this video. Hope you guys did enjoy. And I do want to stress again though, because I know a lot of people who are young watch my videos. Guys, don't you be drinking underage. Don't you do that. And be responsible, and you know, if you're legal, drink responsibly, blah blah blah. You get it. I'm trying to be a good role model here, okay? I just wanted to tell this story for your viewing pleasure. That is it. I hope it was no influence in any way. Alright. Anyways, guys, if you enjoyed the video, don't forget to leave a like, subscribe if you're new to the channel, and I will see you in the next video. Alright, guys, take care.